this is Julian Gaming coming at you with another tutorial. This time is not going to be LSPDFR tutorial, it's going to be a FIVEM tutorial, how to install graphics in your FIVEM. I get a lot of people from my server that I'm in and from other people DMing me on Discord, how do you make your, when I go live, I get people in my DMs on my Discord, hey, how did you get that graphics in, how you get this and how you get that. Well, I'm fixing to show you. It's really easy. It's not hard at all. It's just a drag and drop type of situation. But let's get into it. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up and that subscribe button on YouTube. I do also have a TikTok that I do go live on, so I will put that in my description as well. So first things first, we're going to go, this is our NVE. This is what I use, is NVE. LSPDFR, I use QuantV right here. If I can find it. Quant right here. No, that's for FIVEM. Well, anyway, I use the free version of QuantV. I can't seem to find it, but anyway, we're going to do NVE. It's a Patreon. I will link it in the description as well. So let's get started. So first and foremost, when you go down here to FIVEM, right click, go to open file location, and then we'll go over here, go to file or FIVEM application data, and go to plugins. See, there's a reshader, NVE, reshade, all that. I'll show you how to put reshade in as well. We're gonna go to mods. This is all your mods right here. All of them. Then I think, okay. So what we're gonna do, I don't know why I have all this. Delete all this. If you ever have this in your game, you don't need it. Well, where it says bin, you do not need it. Okay. But anyway, let's get back to it. Okay, so right here, this is where all that needs to go. So anyway, we'll go over here to the NVE FIVEM package. Does it. I use WinRAR. If you don't know how to use WinRAR, there's plenty of tutorials for that. I will do a tutorial on that as well sometime in the future, how to do that. It's a free, it says you have to pay for it. No, you don't. You don't have to pay for it. You can do whatever first. Right here is a README. Always, if you want to do this on your own, more power to you. If you don't want to go through my tutorial or anyone else's, use this README. It shows you every single thing after it downloads, but it just tells you everything off just to tell you. But by all means, read it, get used to it. So basically what you do, I'm not going to do any of this because I've already done it. What you do, make sure it's not highlighted like that was right there. Make sure it's not highlighted. Come over here to this open space and drag and drop whatever you're doing. Because if you have it highlighted, it will go into there. You don't want it to go into there. So anyway, what you do is you go to plugins right here. You see it has NVE shaders. And then mods has all this. So what it does, you highlight both of them, you drag and you drop. You go left click, drag, drop. Left click, drag, drop. That's all you gotta do. And then when you come over here to mods, you'll have all these in there. Not all of them, but there's a good chunk of them. You go to plugins, it puts in NVE, it puts in, what's this? Oh, yeah, you don't need that either. So that, okay. This is what's supposed to be in your plugins. NVE, license, DX, gi.ll, and then your reshaders. All this is supposed to be in your plugins folder. So after you do this, you left click, drag and drop. That's all you gotta do. Okay. Now you go over to options and add-ons. Double click it. Now this is all optional, like it says, optional. You don't have to have these in there because in your mods folder, always it has some of these already in there. So what I would do, I would go into your game after you get the basic NVE in there right here, the main package, right here. After you get that in, and then if you want reshaders, the reshade, you don't have to have reshade in. It's just these two are optional, all optional. But if you want NVE in, you have to do this, plugins and mods. But anyway, go here to optional add-ons. There goes. I have no idea what this Turbo RV Tech is. If y'all know, please let me know, because I have no idea. I don't even have it in my game. I don't understand it. I don't know. But anyway, you have Christmas content pack. If when Christmas comes around, you can do that. You can just go in here, and it gives you a picture of what it puts in your game. This Christmas content pack gives you lights all around your city. If you're a streamer like me, it kind of gives you a lot of uptick on it, more content for you instead of just a basic FIVEM graphics. So that's always nice. So yeah, each and every one of these like these Christmas packs and stuff. All you gotta do is Christmas pack, NVE Christmas, all you gotta do is right here, this Christmas content pack, you left click it, drag and drop. That's all you gotta do. And then down here, the Halloween, same thing right here. It gives you Halloween type of vibe, which is nice. I like it. The one I have right now is which one do I have? Which one I have? Spring? I think I have spring. I can't remember which one I have. But either way, autumn. I think I have this one. No, I have spring. This is autumn, the trees and stuff all around Los Santos and Blaine County. Yeah, this is the one I have, but I don't have a picture. For some reason, spring season don't have a picture. Okay, so I do have autumn in there. Okay, I lied to you. Anyway, then you have snowflakes, lens effects. What that is, it gives you snowflakes on your computer screen. So when it's snowing in game, you'll get the snowflakes on your screen. Reduce snowflakes and intensity. It's just how big they are. If you want them big, like an IRL type of big old snowflakes that come down, you can have that. But if you don't want the big snowflakes, you just want them little and calm and collecting, that's what that does. You just drag and drop. NVE 2020 weather, I'm not really for sure. I don't have it in my game. The filter. Sandstorm, weather effects, it's heavy. I don't like this because it's to me it's unrealistic. It's just basically those tornadoes, dirt tornadoes. That's what that is. Northern lights. If you watch some of my FIVEM streams, I do have that in there. As of right now, it's right there. And then realistic license plates, I have that in there right there. It's pretty cool. You can go in here. You have Mission Road Police Department overhaul, Vanilla Unicorn interior overhaul, Darker Nights. Actually, I need to take that out because I don't like how dark that is, because it is actually dark. So this is actually a part of the tutorial too. It's pretty cool. If you don't want none of these in here, you don't have to, just do that. You don't have to put it back. All you gotta do is left click, right click, maybe, delete, and it's out. And that's out of your game. If you want it back in here, go here, Bam. Easy as that. So, I mean, it's pretty easy, but I don't want it in my game. I think it's just too dark. But this is all optional as well. I have street lights. I have weapons overhaul. I have volumetric clouds. I have autumn, snowy, Mount Chiliad. The very top of Mount Chiliad, there's like snow on it. Sandy shores vegetation. It gives you a little bit more trees and stuff. License plates. Just props around the server that you're in. Northern lights, animated lights like animated ATMs, animated lights around gas stations and stuff. NVE roads overhaul. It just gives it more of a IRL effect. Quant V has the same thing, but I really like NVE. It's not as hard on your computer like Quant V is. Quant V is the resources is quite high. Then brighter emergency lights, that's self-explanatory. Your emergency lights on your police car. I'll go over that too. Actually, I'll go over it right now. Right here. You can have ultra. Actually, I'm gonna go high. Cause I know last time I was in, good lord, it was bright. So the ultra, if you want bright lights, I think on my last FIVEM stream, it was my Civ car. I was a Civ that night. Wow, it was bright, which is fine if you like that type of brightness. I'm just gonna put this right here to high intensity to see how it works out. But if you want to try low, medium, however, whatever your computer can handle, if you put medium intensity in there, and this kind of dull, not as bright as you want it, come over here, left click, right click, delete, and then you come over here and pick another one, and just drag and drop. That's all you gotta do. It's just all easy. Animated, like I was saying, gas stations and ATMs. This is an ATM animation. I don't know if I have it here. No, I don't think so. But it's all optional. Weapons over rectile and damage overlay, weapons overhaul. That's a pretty cool. I think I have that one. Yeah, right there. It's pretty cool. Hide weapon, night vision swap, more car engine smoke. It just gives more. I have in my game. It's pretty cool. A rolling coil effect. That's the exhaust. Really, I don't know if I have that. No, I'll put it in there. That's your exhaust. Darker nights. You just go through in here and just have at it. It's just all amazing. High quality reflections. This is. I didn't even know I did it. All right. Extra vegetation. It just gives you more trees, more bushes, and stuff like that. I don't have it, but it's all up to you what you want to do in your game. It's whatever your heart desires. And then basically what you do here, your reshaders go into your plugins folders right here. And again, it's let me see. Okay. So again, let me show you how to get to it. You go to FIVEM right here, right click on it, go to open file location, and then it'll open up to right here. Go to FIVEM application data, and then here you go. There's all your plugins, mods, logs, data, crashes, bins, citizen, stuff like that. But anyway, what you do, you go to plugins. This is where all your reshade goes. You go double click over here to your Renoir. Double click it, has all of this. So you highlight everything in here. Right or left click, drag, and I'll put it in here. I already have it in here, so I don't need it. So left click, drag, and then release, and then it'll show up just like this. And then that's basically all you have to do. If you still don't understand with mine, with pausing it and going back and pausing it and going back, it's like, what's this dude telling me? It had made no sense. So if you feel that way, which is fine, sometimes people do. Go over here to the README, double click it. I'll go ahead and do it. It'll take a couple of minutes for it to download the README. What it is extracting it, but it don't take too terrible long. But once it does, you just read it. It tells you everything that I need to know, or that you need to know. That maybe there's something that I didn't say that this README says. By all means, it doesn't matter if you're on FIVEM, LSPDFR, whatever the case. It always you read your READMEs, because sometimes in LSPDFR, the pathway to a certain pathway that you're trying to get to may be wrong, like someone else told you, and then README tells you to go to another pathway. By all means, go to your READMEs. They will save you a lot of trouble. While that's doing that, I started making a little bit about me. I started my YouTube journey about 2 or 3 years ago, and I started tutorials then, and then I fell off, and then I just started doing FIVEM, LSPDFR lives, and I would do tutorial here and there, not very often, but here and there, and then I started my TikTok journey, and then Twitch, and I didn't really like the Twitch platform. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me, and I started growing on YouTube a little bit, and then I started noticing, okay, YouTube is probably where I need to be, and then TikTok's right there. And so every time I go live on YouTube, I try to go live on TikTok every time. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. So okay, here it is. But anyway, that's just kind of how my journey went. And then I kind of fell off for a little bit, and then I just wanted to come back to YouTube, and here I am. And then I'm going to start making tutorials again on anything, everything. If you want a specific tutorial on how to do things, go into my Discord, and I'm going to actually put a suggestion channel in there for y'all, so y'all can go in there and make suggestions on what you want to do, what you want me to go over and explain, maybe in more detail or whatever have you. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll go find out how to do it, and then I will bring y'all a tutorial and then show you how to do it, either FIVEM and LSPDFR. So but anyway, here is the instructions for the FIVEM right here. It tells you, step 1, install, go to main package, folder located within the NVE FIVEM package. Basically what I was just telling y'all. And then it goes step by step, step 4, step 5, and then it goes Renoir, press Win key R on your keyboard, all that. And then, see, this is what I didn't tell y'all. When you go into your FIVEM for anything to work, as of your lights on your car and stuff like that, make sure right here your settings tips, your texture quality is very high. Your shader quality is not really important. You can have that very high, but it's not really very important. It's not something you have to have. Shadow quality needs to be set very high. You must have DirectX set to DirectX 11 under the graphics setting tab. That's if you have DirectX 11. If you don't, 10 is fine, as long as you have it. As long as you have this to the computer that you have. And then to open up reshade in your FIVEM, it's going to be your insert key right here that's in red. Make sure you always have that. This one tells you more about the reshade when you get into there. You go, NVE add-ons, extra lights, middle brake light. It goes to every single thing. Over here, you can go to weather if you want to change the weather or whatever. Shader, go over your game, your vehicle. This is what this is on, is vehicle. Your headlights, tail lights, if you want it. Right here is where you want it. brighter, you go up like 1100, 1200, 1250. If you don't want it that bright, you go down. So it's like 1,000 or 1.000. Then you would go down like 950, 875. You go down. Same thing as night right here. You go siren lights. That's your emergency lights on your police car. Middle brake light, your middle brake light. Brake lights on your vehicle. It doesn't matter what vehicle. Your reverse lights, indicators, tail lights, and headlights. So it really gives you self-explanatory right here. So always go back to your readme. Your readme will always tell you a lot. So then this, you don't have to do this, but you can. This is just a, basically an option. Display brightness tips. Just read this. I'm not gonna read it to you. But if you go over here to Grand Theft Auto, you go to your settings, display, and then brightness. That's what this is. Display calibration. It gives you, the brightness in your game. Or if you wanted to make it kind of dim, you can, take it down a little bit. If you want it bright as hell, you just take it all the way up. Or they really recommend 50-50. Just like everything else in life. 50-50. So 50% for the best possible experience. So yeah. And then this is what, weather kind of gives you an example of extra sunny. You can actually have that in your game. Del Perro Pier right here. So, it really all depends. Look how IRL that looks. Looks pretty badass. So either you're Civ or you're a cop, this is what NVE brings you. So yeah, it's really self-explanatory. And this all right here gives you brighter lights for LSPDFR. Like I was showing you, the extra emergency lights, that's also in FIVEM emitted. And all this tells you every single little thing, what they do and how they do and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Make sure you do the readmes right here. But anyway, that's basically it. It's it's self-explanatory, very, very easy. I kind of went more in detail because sometimes people need that. I know I needed it. So when I first started, I'm like, man, they didn't go enough detail to get me to understand really really how you want to do it, stuff like that. So that's why I go into detail a lot, and I'm more talkative because I want you to know the details, what I didn't know, what other people didn't tell you. They just kind of just run through it, and then you're like, at the end, you're like, okay, so how do I put it in? So that's why I'm sitting here, kind of rambling, making sure you know. And if you don't know, if you still don't understand, hit me up on my Discord. In my Discord, go in there, hit me up, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. But anyway, all this is optional. Like it says, optional add-ons. Reshade's optional. You don't have to have reshade. Just drag and drop these two right here and here, and you're done. So anyway, this is basically it. That's all you have to do. Everything else is LSPDFR related in here. So so how you get to it again, I'll show you one more time before I close this out. You get down here to FIVEM, you right click, go to open file location, FIVEM application data, double click it, and there you are. Oh, one other thing, and I will promise I will close this out. This is like a bonus to FIVEM tutorial. If you ever crash and if you want to go clear your cache, people always tell you, hey, go clear your cache. You're like, well, how the hell do I do that? All you got to do, same thing, right click here, go to open it up, go to open file location right here. Come over here, FIVEM application data, double click it. Go over here. This is what I do. I go crash. See, I have 2. Trash. Bam. You're done. And then go to data. This is how you clear your cache. So where it says server cache right here, and then cache. You don't do anything with these. You just left click, hold your control button, left click, and then after you get them highlighted, right click, trash, and that's all you have to do. That's how you clear your cache. Easy money. And then logs, you don't have to have these. Throw them in the trash. Bam. Easy. Sometimes this helps your game run smoother. Sometimes it doesn't, But this is what I do. Every time that something messes up in my game, I always come over here to data. Bam. I don't do anything with these, but and then every time that you exit out of all this, always go clear your recycle bin. Always. It doesn't matter what you're doing on your computer, FIVEM, LSPDFR, just gaming itself. Go and clear your cache out of that game, and always make sure you do this recycle bin. Always, always, always. But until next time, folks, stay safe, stay blessed, and always look up, because of where it all is. Julian Gaming is out. Peace.